Intentional Advisor community. This is Lucila Williams bringing you the Built with Purpose video blog. Today we're going to shake things up a little bit and do a book review. A wonderfully supportive friend of mine sent me a book, and she said that it reminded her of how I do business, and that was quite a compliment. The book was The Go-Giver. Now, The Go-Giver is a cutesy little business parable. It runs about 100 pages. It was written by Bob Berg and John David Mann. It isn't exactly heavy reading, but the message is right on point for what we do as financial advisors. I'm going to run you through the 5 laws of stratospheric success and how I think that they align with what I'm trying to share with you through the Intentional Advisor. The first law is the law of value, and it says that your true worth is determined by how much more you give in value than you take in payment. Do you think that's true? Hint, I do. This is why the initial meeting that I teach is the discovery experience, and we end it with the gift to the world email summary to the prospect. That way, whether or not they hire us, they can move forward in their financial life with the information that we've shared. I think that if you give value to your clients and those that they care about, i.e. their referrals, only good can come from it, and eventually financial success follows. This is also why I'm dedicated to encouraging you to give advice on things you don't get paid on, like budgeting, property and casualty, debt management, etc. If we give so much value, the clients can't help but feel like what they're paying is not even enough. I've literally had clients ask if they could pay me more because what I did for them was of worth more value than they paid me. The second law is the law of compensation. Your income is determined by how many people you serve and how well you serve them. Do you agree? I do. In our world, sometimes we have to choose between serving clients well versus serving many clients. But serving them incredibly well leads to fair and ample compensation, and you can build an amazing life on that. And the processes and efficiencies that I teach here will hopefully help you serve your clients better so that you can actually serve more clients. Because I believe those things can't help but lead towards increased compensation. The third law is the law of influence. Your influence is determined by how abundantly you place other people's interests first. This should sound familiar. It sounds like working as a fiduciary. It doesn't matter if you're legally considered a fiduciary in any transaction. We are striving to create a world where clients can trust us to put their interests first. You don't need a DOL or anyone else to force you with punitive rules. If you're following the Intentional Advisor, I think you're the type of advisor that's already doing this. Next is the law of authenticity. The most valuable gift you have to offer is yourself. When I was coming up with the name for the Intentional Advisor, one of the other words that kept coming up was authentic, authenticity. I want to help you build a practice that reflects both who you are as a person and who you want to serve. I want to encourage you to take off the mask of the mahogany desk and the fancy suit and sit across the table as a human being. That is the experience that clients are craving. And finally, there's the law of receptivity. The key to effective giving is staying open to receiving. I have experienced in my own practice that when you give from your heart and you truly serve and care for your clients, they can't help but want to help you in return. Honestly, I've not had to ask for referrals in years. We receive a steady stream of introductions to friends and family because they naturally both want to help us and their friends and family make better financial decisions. And this is one of the things I've seen, especially my friends that are female advisors and also female clients. They're willing to give, but when it's time to receive, like in the form of compensation, they often resist it. Receiving is the natural byproduct of giving. It's not just one-sided. Okay, so those are the 5 laws of stratospheric success outlined in The Go-Giver. I'm sorry I ruined it for you, but the story is worth reading. I would encourage you to get the book, read it, and then gift it to someone and share the message. Can you imagine if the whole world of business operated by these laws? And maybe that's a bit too idealistic. What if just our industry operated according to these laws? Do you think we would still rank just above used car salesmen in trustworthiness? I don't think so. I want to thank my business BFF, Nicole, for the book and the incredible compliment that she gave by saying the intentional advisor is unknowingly promoting all of these laws. I sincerely hope that's true. It's my intention to live by these rules, both as a financial advisor and a consultant in this industry. You'll have to let me know how I'm doing. I would love to hear what you think about The Go-Giver. I hope you get it and read it. And email me at connect@theintentionaladvisor.com if you want to give me any feedback. If you found this valuable, please forward it to your advisor friends and encourage them to join the newsletter. We are still doing the referral contest. If you refer 5 friends who sign up for the newsletter, I will mail you a hard copy of the Intentional Advisor Business Journal for free. About a $25 value plus shipping. All you have to do is email me at connect@theintentionaladvisor.com. Give me the first name and last initial of the people that you referred that signed up. Send me your mailing address and whether you would prefer gray or purple for the inside of the journal. I hope that you've enjoyed this, and remember that at The Intentional Advisor, we help you build your practice with purpose.